Yo ho, yo hooks, I'll never go. Follow me what I say. Yo ho, the hooks, I will never go. I'm just messing around. Welcome to episode 26 of The Features Now. I'm David, the D-Lo Show Logan. And here we got Chad Big Tongue Vandermark,
As usual.
as always.
What's up? What's up?
Well, Batista's in the Avatar movie. I never thought I'd see that.
Man, I
Yeah,
can't
for real.
stand Batista.
You can't vote with Batista. Can't run Batista. The Animal Batista.
Nobody care about Batista unless you put him in a DeLorean and send his ass back to 1885 and leave him there.
Well, he was in the Avatar, so I mean, he got to the Avatar state. I think that counts for something, and that's the state where you can't be stopped. Like you're the most powerful being in all of beings if you go into the Avatar state.
Well, that sucks because he don't need to be the most powerful being.
But the power
I
corrupted
saw
to the
I
point
saw
where
something last week where he said I saw something last week where he said that he would go homeless before he went back to WWE.
I kind of don't blame him because Haley probably booked as a jobber.
That's what he should have been booked as in the first place.
Yeah, you ain't a Batista. Yeah, you're not a Batista.
I know many people that are better than him that were booked worse than him.
Mm. Well, he made a name for himself, so with what he was given.
Only because he was hanging with Flair and Triple H. Before that, he wasn't Jack.
Now they have him as the Deacon Batista with the little
That's
the
why I said he
collection.
wasn't Jack.
He was Jack. That's it. He was Jack. That was it. So,
And he couldn't find Jill.
well, you can find that still. It takes a little while for real.
For real, for real. So let's
He
get to
basically
why we're here and stop talking about
um.
Batista.
He said we got a fancy king around here. He said he got a fancy name. All right, so
Tell Johnny not, or tell Vincent not to take Johnny too seriously.
I think he's all right. I know. I think I'm bored of my generic name. Yeah. All right. So, I've always wanted to figure out in Back to the Future if
What?
Marty, if the first Marty and the second Marty ran into each other, you said it would be a space-time continuum. Now,
You mean if Marty and his kid ran into each other?
no, the Marty that was at the dance, performing the guitar on the stage, and the Marty that was trying to get the almanac from Biff. Well,
Okay.
they,
Well, if
well,
those
they,
two ran into each other,
yeah, well, they catch a
it's kind of it's
glimpse.
it's kind of like when the two docs ran into each other,
Yeah,
and
but
and,
what else one saw?
and the one doc told the other, corrected the other doc.
Dizam. I saw that lightning strike. Dizam. Anyway, back to your explanation. But yeah, but Marty at the that was trying to get the almanac. Actually, the one that was on the stage, because the one that saw the almanac knew he was the second one, so he couldn't be seen.
It was
But yeah, he had because he knew he was at the dance, so he was like, I gotta make sure I'm not seeing him. That's what they know it should be at. Well, if both of them already saw each other, would they just
well,
explode, spontaneously combust?
no, nothing was. I mean, when the second doc saw the first doc, and then he was just standing next to him, and he corrected him on what he was doing. If they actually saw each other, then then it would screw up everything in space. Like he said, it would. Let me see if I can remember.
Yeah.
Um, it would mess with the space time continuum, and that's what would happen if Marty number one would have seen Marty number two. So if Marty number two, the one that was there in the um, black leather coat, had seen, or I mean, if the guy up on the stage had seen the Marty that was in the black leather coat, the space
Well,
time continuum would have been destroyed. Not the Martys. Nothing would have, as far as I know, nothing would have happened to either Marty. But the space time continuum would have been destroyed, which means I don't think that either one of them would have been able to get back get back to where they were supposed to be going.
hmm,
Therefore, screwing up time altogether.
let's look at space time continuum because I always hear that, but what's the definition of it actually? Jesus Christ, Merlin man, see all that, but
We should start
hmm,
over.
no, no. I was thinking to myself, because I want to look it up. I want to look up in the simple terms because it's just a single four-dimension fabric of the universe that weaves together three dimensions of space. So, so lazy way around. So I would say, all the floods. So you say all the floods will happen. The Earth will crater in the bottom underneath the feet. There'll be fires and volcanoes all over the place, and the world will cease to exist. It's
Well,
basically
if
what you're
you
saying.
see, if you ever seen the movie Superman,
Which the first one, the original.
the first one, the first one where Clark be in the city, and then all of a sudden the streets be cracking, and everybody falls in, they get sucked in the streets and whatnot. That's what it means, basically. That's
Damn,
layman's
that's
terms, so to speak.
in the regular way, the world will be over.
Yeah,
That means the
yeah.
Martians will be
And
over too.
what happened?
The Martians will be over too because they'll be all in that
Oh yeah,
shenanigan.
everybody would be over. The Martys, the Docs, everybody. And the Marty up on the stage wouldn't be able to get back to 1985, and then the Marty that was supposed to get the almanac, he wouldn't he wouldn't be able he would go he might be able to go burn the almanac, but they wouldn't be able to get back anywhere. They wouldn't be able to get back to where they needed to go either, because the space time continuum would be destroyed.
Yeah, they would have been done. Everybody would have just been on fire and just
Yep.
everybody perish.
Yep.
Yeah, Marty. Well, it's a good thing that Marty was in his own zone on the guitar, and he was rocking out too hard.
He was all on the floor and whatnot.
Yeah, he had a whole session and everything. He was shredding, man. He was shredding as the rock
He
could
was
say.
shredding it.
Yeah, he's shredding, man. So yeah, he had to go a little crazy. I'm glad he did go crazy because we would have seen 2012 in 1955. And you know that reference.
Yep.
It's movie reference. Yeah, you remember everybody kept thinking the world was going to end in 2012? I know you probably heard about
Remember
that.
how everybody thought the world was gonna end when in 1999 when we turned to 2000?
I would have barely even existed. Oh, I just turned 3.
You would have been, yeah, yep. You would have been 3 years old.
The thing they had, man. Be like, damn, I ain't get to see anything. Man, you gotta slow.
We wouldn't have had the pleasure of meeting David D'Lo Logan.
Yeah. So good thing the world didn't explode or spontaneously combust. Which I think
I
you would have.
would have only been 28.
Yeah.
But hey, if I would have died, then none of this bullshit that's happening to me now wouldn't be happening. That I'd already be dead.
Well, at least you gotta see the attitude there. Well, at least you gotta see the attitude there.
Yep.
And all that fun stuff. All right, but
And I still would have been able to go to some wrestling shows, just not as many as I've been to now.
go to ECW.
I've been to a couple of those.
I did find it crafty how Marty and that took for the second Marty, the one that was trying to get the almanac, was crafty enough to evade the evildoers and take them fools down. It was a surprise. Yeah, Biff's Biff's cronies, as I like to as I hear sometimes. His cronies.
Yo.
Crazy how that happened.
Something that kind of surprised me. If you think about it, there's a line in that movie, in the first one, that could be considered racist. I don't know if you caught it. It's the uncensored version.
I'll look it up again. Wait a minute, because I can look it up easy on my laptop here. So
It might not get. It might not
first
tell you.
one.
Yeah.
Because I found one where I found a site where you can just watch it and it's uncensored, but I don't think it showed the scene. I think it showed the scene where it was Marty and his brother, and he was in the Dalton 85 when Biff was the dictator of Hill Valley.
Yeah.
So it
wasn't that scene. You want me to tell you which one it was?
What scene? Was it the cat when the mayor was working and he was like, there's a color as a mayor. Was it that one?
No.
Oh, well, tell me the scene.
You remember? Do
Uh,
you remember when? You remember when the band in 1955 was outside taking a break and they were smoking, and they went to go throw
yeah,
somebody. They went to go throw dude in the trunk.
yeah. And the dude messed his hand up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh wait, yeah, and then the three guys got the three black dudes got out the car, and then the one white boy said, you remember what he said or not?
I don't remember what he said all the way. I don't remember all of it. Dang,
Because it's
hold up.
censored in the censored version. Like if you watch it on AMC or any regular TV channel, it says "Beat it, spook." This don't concern you. We might
Yeah,
have to
said that
listen to.
word itself because I don't remember that part. I remember the part where I remember that part. I remember there was more than one kid was like, "Get out of here," because they was trying to get Marty. But hmm, so it's not on Peacock. Free
Yo, if it was raining, we
vintage
probably shouldn't have
site.
done it. 'Cause that means you're gonna lose internet at some point.
Nah, it just been thundering. It ain't been doing nothing. It ain't even raining. It's fair enough. Ew, that's some nasty ass water. But I'm not. I kind of remember that scene, but I thought they was about to beat him up, and they was older, so I think
They
because they
threw
ran
Marty in
away like
the
some
trunk.
scalded dogs. So
They threw Marty in the trunk. They shut it, and just for future reference, I don't know how the hell the keys got in the trunk,
yeah, I don't know how the
but
hell they did that.
but but the,
You
but the
thought it'd
dude
be in the car with another person.
the the band got out the car, and then the driver, the guy that owns the car, was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then the first white dude said, "Beat it, spook. This don't concern you." And then all the other doors open and the other guys got out. And then Biff Crony, the white boys got scared, and then they got smacked upside the head and they was like, "Get the hell out of here."
Mm-hmm. I'm glad they learned that knew their place. Like, what?
Oh, and
Get
and
your
they
ass out of here.
I don't know how they got this. I don't know how they came to this, but they said, "No, we don't want to mess with no reefer addicts or anything." So they
Yeah, I
assumed
remember
that
that line. I remember Reefer. So
they I don't know how they assumed they were smoking weed instead of
nah, there
cigarettes.
was some smoke. There was some smoke coming out the car. I
Yeah,
thought
that
it was
was
cigarettes. There was some smoke coming out the car, but I thought it was cigarettes. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie, 'cause it looked like it.
cigarette smoke. It wasn't weed. You could just tell by all the smoke that it was cigarette
Yeah,
smoke.
that's what. Yeah, yeah. All that cigarette. They didn't keep that joint for themselves. Yeah, but they ain't want that action because they're little young. They young boys. So
They
get out of
young
here.
boys, and then them big black dudes would mess them up.
Like, get out of here, boy. They came out that once. I was like, what? I was like, you don't want these problems, Dad.
You don't want to mess with this.
It's crazy how they had the keys in the. They couldn't get the trunk open, and the dude had to mess his hand up. How conveniently
Yeah,
it
I don't
all.
know how he got the trunk open and he messed his hand up.
Yeah, because I looked at it a couple times, and
Wait,
I
and then
mean, it
how did
didn't look like it
he
didn't look like
open?
he hit his hand that crazy.
And
You would
how did he get
think,
that tool to open the trunk up anyway?
yeah, you would think it would be he wouldn't mess his hand up unless you're double fisting it. Oh, daddy.
And then and
But
then and unless they wanted him to mess his hand up so they could have Marty play in the dance.
he said he can't. Can you play? He's like, yeah, man, I could play. He took that opportunity like a kickoff return to to the end zone. So
Yeah, because he didn't get to play in his own school dance because they said he was too loud.
hmm, he's too loud in '85. But that was the rock era, right? Wasn't that when
Yeah.
rock was
Yeah, but you
popping?
got all them old people. You got all them old people trying listening to the audition, so of course they're gonna say he's too loud.
Yeah,
All them
yeah, they
old
all old
teachers
and crusty.
the same
They,
thing.
yeah, they all old and crusty and all grayish and all that stuff. So like they they don't know what music is unless it was some Johnny B. Good type of thing, you know.
Now Johnny B. Good is even too new for them.
Oh God, and they want they don't even want to fuck with Sam Cooke at all. Jesus, I don't think they fuck with him because he's
I mean,
anything.
damn, even them kids in the audience in '55 thought Johnny B. Good was too loud for them.
Oh God, oh my God. I
I
guess
mean,
they
there
be
was stuff.
playing.
The principal there was holding his ears shut with his hands because the guitar was too loud for him when Marty was playing Johnny B. Good up on the stage, but he was
See,
doing
why
so
was his
extra
old
loud.
ass a
It was
judge? See, why was he a judge? He too old to be judge. You should be over
no,
there
I'm saying that
principaling the school students. Yeah,
nah, then
yeah.
this is he was in the. This is when he was out in the crowd in 1955, not when he was a judge in '85, and he
Oh, he was a
wasn't a
student.
judge in '85. That was some other teachers. He wasn't a judge.
I thought he was a judge.
No,
But either
not that I
way,
saw.
uh, all right. So this the next section. How would have Doc reacted if he saw that the first version saw himself handing them over the 5/8 wrench or 3/4, as he like
That's
to
that.
call it.
That's what we were talking about earlier, dude. That's what we're talking
Hmm.
about when I said when the second Doc ran into to his cell and they were kind of standing side by side and they didn't, they one didn't know it was, one didn't know it was the other.
I don't know how he ain't know he heard his voice. It's like you would think you heard yourself. You would think,
I
did I
mean,
think I
I
saw
mean,
myself?
he did hear his voice, so it don't make no sense because he said 5/8. Don't you mean 3/4?
He said,
And then
"Yeah."
he talked enough because he said, "Don't I assume you're doing a weather experiment?" And then the dude that was looking for the wrench that wouldn't belong to 55 was like, "I don't think there's going to be any rain tonight." And then
Well, let
Doc
me look.
said, "Oh, there's going to be plenty of rain, thunder, lightning, everything."
Hmm.
Dude talked enough to be able to make out that he sounded just like him. So I don't know why he didn't.
I don't know. You could have just He could have really finagled it out and just looked behind like, wait a minute. You sound. But then, big explosion once that happens. This is a big
Remember,
boom.
nothing's going to happen to them. The space time continuum is going to explode, not them.
Yeah, that's why I say all around would just explode. They'll just
Yeah.
explode. And there'll be floods. It'll be looking like Noah's Ark with all the floods, rain for 40 days, and all that shit. The sky will have a baby, you know, all types of things. If only Doc wasn't as stubborn and let Marty have kept the almanac and bring that joint back to 1985, he could have made some nice parlays.
But see, that's exactly what he didn't want to happen. That's why he said, I didn't build the time machine for financial gain." But see, he shouldn't have left he shouldn't have just left the almanac sitting there where he did for old Grandpa Biff to pick it up, and then it don't make no sense. And I've been trying to have this question for years and couldn't nobody answer it. How,
What?
when Grandpa Biff followed Doc and
See,
Marty in 2015, when he followed them to Marty to new Marty's, or to 2015 Marty's house, and the two Jennifers ran into each other. They passed out, and Grandpa took the time machine. How in the hell did he know how it worked? He ain't never been in there. How did he figure out how it worked? I mean, I'm sure he knew how to drive, but he didn't know nothing about the flux capacitor, or how to plug in, on the dash, where you going, where you've been, and where you are right now. He didn't know none of that. He didn't
hmm,
know how you had to get up to 88 miles per hour.
hmm. I think it might have been from the 19. So remember the end of the start of the movie, the second one, when that Biff was cleaning Marty's truck.
Yeah.
I think that might have been where he got his first observation how something was a little iffy. Because remember,
Well, yeah, he did.
he saw all that. He saw them
Yeah,
take
but that
all.
doesn't mean he's gonna know how the time machine works. He did never see the inside of it. He just saw. He just saw that it disappeared. And
Maybe he was
disappeared.
thinking. Maybe he was thinking any speed would go, and then once he figured out it was 88, it's kind of like riding a bike. You don't know what you're gonna get into until you
Until
ride
you ride
it,
it.
and then once you got into a nice flow, boom,
Yeah.
he's back in 1955. So I guess they might think of like that type of thing. So, possibly, it could be this option. But yeah, Mark, Doc. If Doc brought on two Martys to 1985, that'd be something interesting.
And there's a lot of interesting stuff that could happen that didn't happen in all three movies. What would have happened in number three if Doc never saved Clara?
Well, Doc wouldn't be able to retire in 1885. Yeah, he would not be able to retire because he would still be traveling the galaxies with Marty or containers.
And there would be a number four out by now.
I'm
or
saying they can take
private.
an idea, play it off the kids. Saying we get them ideas.
I mean, if he never met Clara, then there wouldn't be no kids.
That's true. That's the main thing. You would there will be no little kids, and that will still be a single man. But at least he won't be shot at the bar. He's getting drunk. He's feeling mellow. But one thing, good thing that Marty didn't have happen was his accident with needles. Yeah.
Yeah. The, see, the thing is, when he finally found out about his accident in 1985, and Doc brought it up, and they kept talking about it. They kept trying to figure out what the hell it was, and then you got to think about, well, was that the reason why he didn't raise needles, or did he just come to his senses and just not raise them just because?
Well, I guess he probably didn't feel like racing him because I think he just got back home and like I don't feel like racing needles. That's a good thing he did do it because that car just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, so it would have been Gramps' fault.
Okay.
I mean, it would have been Marty's fault too because he was racing, but it would have been it would have been Gramps' fault for pulling out.
Yeah, he just come out and just pull out like, bro, just reckless with it. Straight just, they ain't even look, just straight pull out. And it's a good thing he did rest the needles because that message of him getting fired went away quickly.
Yep.
You're fired. They got facts that shit to him. You're fired. that
Yep.
was hilarious. That was the funniest part. So, oh man, I got fired. This show all this. All that. Anime. Alright, so next one. Would you have wanted to? Who else in the trilogy would be dangerous to meet themselves outside of the ones we saw? Biff. We already know what happened to Jennifer. She collapsed.
Well, first of all, if you think about it, we just answered our own question. If people met each other, they would do is faint. That's it. Marty, Doc, and Biff, anybody.
What about Einstein?
Because that's what happened when Jennifer saw her future self, she fainted, and that's all that happened to her. I mean, there was nobody else in the movie that was dangerous enough besides Biff.
Well, the bros. Maybe the
Huh?
bros. The brother. If they
Well,
wanted to meet the brother. Marty's brother. See, Marty's brother.
why? I mean, he worked at McDonald's.
No, he was working at McDonald's in one part, and then another part he was
He was a
like,
drunk.
yeah, drunk.
But that seat wasn't even in there. I told you that was the extra scene. That was an extra. That doesn't count.
And first. And first. I would
But
have thought sister low key.
I mean,
I'd have thought his sister low key because she was the youngest and she would have seen all the craziness that their mother had to go through dealing with that Bifferman. So
Well,
I
in
think
'85, before Marty ever went anywhere, I mean, all her mother did was drink. So my guess is she would have taken after her mother and ended up a drunk, and then an idiot like her father.
well she just gotta get her boobs done or have good looking boobs to get right. Good for her. Yeah, she's gotta have some big knockers. But yeah, Biff he ain't know how to deal with Lorraine, which is crazy. He ain't want to knock her up. I'm like, what? You would think he want to knock her up or something, but he ain't want to do that. That was the only thing that tripped me out about Biff. He ain't want to. In his version of Lorraine, he ain't want to have no kids with her. He just want to be abusive and just fuck with her hoes. But you want her. Strange psychology, Mr. Biff. Oh God, your hairline is crazy.
It's strange, but it is what it is.
But he ain't want to be a pimp. He just was just parlaying with her. He didn't want to be a pimp. He a fairy. Yeah, he a fairy. You know what I mean by that. Okay, what was your favorite scene out of this? Out out of the first one, the first movie. Like Jay's about Jay's. Cry, you cry away. All right, hold on. Let me think. One thing you would change from this trilogy. What would be the one thing? So I
From the
gotta tell
whole
you.
trilogy,
Yeah, one thing. Sure, but one element, one sequence, one conundrum, a plot device, a climax,
there's probably so many I can't think of one. Um,
a beginning, a scene, an ending, a pivot. You know, we could have seen something different. You know, maybe we could have. Hmm, maybe seen Jennifer and Marty
oh, I
get
know.
there.
Oh, we saw it. Um,
What was it?
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to
Oh,
what if I wanted to see one thing different?
uno, dos.
Grace.
The race. You want to see the race?
No.
Damn. So you want to see Marty crash out? Oh, so
Um,
He don't need nobody to take his hand. Got comfortable. Something you never done before. All right, there we go.
movies were so good. I think I'm not sure what I would change. Maybe, maybe I would let Marty or George beat Scott a bit more,
Fight with Biff and
or Biff eat shit more.
then tell Biff eat more shit. That's
Yeah. I liked
what.
it. I liked it though when he got each movie he ended up in a pile of manure,
Yeah, everyone. He needed to eat that ish
and he
because he was
did.
a piece of ish. Because he is a piece of ish.
Yeah, and he did. I was fitting to say my favorite part was to see Marty or to see George in Biff's spot, to see him be the more superior one, and we did, but we only saw it for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, he did beat his ass though. He popped him a good 2 times. He's like, I don't know, Ma. I was like, damn. And he was just so, oh, gas. He was just such an aghast. He didn't think he would do that. I was
In the
like,
second part, or in the first part, when they went back to '85 and or no wait, it was the second part. I think I can't remember when they went back and Biff was in control
mm-hmm.
and they had the Biff Tannen Museum and everything was all messed up. Yeah, that was number two. I just wish I would have saw Lorraine take more control and either smack the shit out of Biff or do something and stick up for Marty more instead of just standing there and watching him punch Marty in the stomach.
Yeah, at that point, she was defeated. That version was defeated.
Yeah, she didn't know what to do, man. It would have been a lot nicer, or I think it would have been a lot better to show that she was, at least a little bit stronger of a woman instead of showing that she was weak and that she couldn't do jack.
Yeah, she was just like, F it, man.
I'm
Biff
gonna
got it.
box, and then Biff showed how much more superior he was by saying, I'm not only gonna cut off you, I'm gonna cut off your kids, and I'm gonna cut off your daughter's credit cards and da 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 da, and she just stayed because she didn't want that to happen to her kids.
I know. She really was like, for the kids, man. Just want to. So I'm only doing it for the kids, Marty. I'm only doing it for the kids. Like, ugh. It's like, man. It's like, damn, Janet.
And then after he smacked her, he was like, oh, she was like, we gotta show your father respect. And then Marty was like, respect.
Expect these nuts. Yeah.
Well,
Should have said
just
that.
said that.
I know it wasn't a thing back in the day.
Nope.
Hmm. I'd say the one thing I would kind of change is in the last one, there's a part that didn't make any sense. How did the hoverboard survive through that time period. That thing went through 3 eras. Because it wasn't in there. I don't remember. Actually,
It wasn't where?
Not the hoverboard. I would say the part where when Marty was about to be his old kid in the future. Because Biff got to see his younger self. Why couldn't Marty see his younger self? So
yeah, but Biff,
had that.
But Biff disappeared. So I'm lying. I'm lying. That reminds me. When I said that nothing would happen to
Yeah,
to the
the older Biff.
the
Yeah,
older Biff,
gave his younger self the almanac. Was having a
yeah,
whole conversation with him.
and got back. He got back to the 2015, and then he disappeared. He killed himself basically. So that's what would have happened to the other parts of Marty and Doc. If they saw each other, then eventually they would disappear. It would be deleted from history. They wouldn't exist. Just like Papa Biff.
Yeah, his greed got him out of there. Lacey tried to help his own self.
Now he was just trying to be greedy.
In a way, he tried to. Yeah, he was doing a lot. He really wanted the power.
But I mean, you can't really say that Marty didn't do that shit neither. Because Marty's the one that bought it, and he had the same idea, but he wouldn't have gone about it, the same way that Biff did. He would have done different things or different ways.
Yeah, he just want
Done
to
different
do a
ways.
couple parlays. Yeah, he just want to do a couple parlays, couple lines, Probably about like the.
But Biff wanted to do the same thing.
Nah, no. He wanted to build a damn museum of himself just for having all the right bets. Like, really? Not even. At least Marty would try to be a guitar player. He's something productive. Biff just one that had the glory for himself.
I'm saying, who knows what Marty would have done after he won some money? Who knows if he would have continued?
Nah, he would try to do that music stuff. He loved that. He loved that guitar. Now, if he had bought himself a robot that could play guitar, then that would change things. But they wasn't ready for that yet.
Nope.
I don't think they had robot assistants. They ain't had robot assistants ready yet. But I'd have to meet this kid to see how the heck we get in this scenario. And I wouldn't say mentor, but try to, like, in a way, the version of stand up to Biff the Bully in the 2015 version. Or give him courage to do it or something like that. Because he had to be the one to get the Biff in his time period in the jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Figured if he had stopped that, I think he would have probably changed his family's fortune ish. And a little bit. But sorry, was that? Okay, SpongeBob is almost over. Squidward. Alright. So that was my scene. What is your favorite scene from the trilogy? Charge. Mine was when Marte got fired. And then he got facts. You're fired. You're fired.
Now, why would your favorite scene be when somebody got fired?
Because he got double fired. And he got bullied by Needles.
How did he get double fired?
By Needles. Because he got told on the video call he got fired, and then he got facts. You're fired.
Yeah, but he just got facts from his same boss. He got fired.
Yeah. Usually when you fire somebody, they say you're fired, and then that's it. But not only he got that, but then he got the facts too. That's crazy. I find it hilarious. He got double fired. How you get double fired, and you just got off work? And it wasn't even a freaking Wednesday. That's the worst thing about it. It's a freaking Tuesday.
What's Wednesday got to do with it?
Because Wednesday is always doubles the fun. You know, it's always double on Wednesdays. And besides, I think that's when Dollar Crabs happened.
When what?
Wednesday. Dollar Crabs in my city. Well, one of my spots, they got Dollar Crab Wednesdays.
Oh, yeah?
I was thinking that. Yeah, Wednesday. And that's the worst day to get fired because you can't get a dozen for $12. Ooh. And if you can't get a dozen, well, I'm sorry to tell you, cousin. Well, maybe get a little less. Yeah, that's good. But everybody going for dozens. Anyway, let me see. What was your scene in the whole sequence? Because how the hell you get bullied by a man named Needles and get double fired? Yeah, Total Woo. Total Mountain. What was your favorite?
My favorite scene in the entire trilogy?
Yeah.
I would have to say I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
When the two docs ran into each other.
Oh, you like the comedy between the two dots?
Yeah.
Can you hand me that 3/4, that 5/8 wrench?
5/8. Don't you mean 3/4?
Something like that. Wait a minute. You sound a bit familiar. Feel like I got for rating now, huh? Well, you gonna get plenty of it. Oh, I sound like a set of bell for fitness. Oh, shit. But yeah, we got this one, huh? You gotta tell them how to do it, man. Do it right. I know we're gonna end this a little early, but I'm pissed at what happened, yo. I'm pissed at what the hell happened to my Orioles, man. I can't get that out of my head, yo.
What happened?
We traded Adley Rushman to the
Oh yeah, I saw that.
to the Red Sox. Are you serious? Really? Are you kidding me? That team, out of all the teams you could trade into in the entire MLB league, you chose the Red Sox within your division. One of our arch nemesis. Really? Come on, yo. I can't get out of my head, yo.
Well, obviously, they had a reason for doing it.
So they paid one. We got another guy, Samuel Basallo, and we paid him, I think, right before the season started. So I had an inkling they're gonna have to choose between one or the other. I had an inkling, but I didn't think it was gonna do it. Like, I didn't think it was gonna make a move to, move on. You know what I'm saying? The fudge. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Shit crazy, my nigga. All because we can't get no pitching. Man, Doc, I wish I had the Lauren to go back to 1983 to see the Orioles win a World Series, to see what the hell happened after that.
Because that's the only time they did.
Now they didn't. That's the last time we won it. At least it was shorter than any other time. But that shit tripped me out, man. That tripped me out, man. I was disgusted by that. And then the freaking Dodgers is about to bring the MLB to a lockout.
Yep.
I knew shit was happening, bro. That shit crazy. How the fuck? How the fuck the Dodgers can do this shit? They can't keep getting away with this shit, man.
First of all, I mean, all Passan said is they're not really doing anything. All they're doing is going out and and offering people contracts.
Where they getting all this money from, nigga? Where the fuck they getting this paper
at? Well, I mean, they shit. There ain't no salary cap in baseball like there is in fucking football and
why
basketball.
They about to go on a lockout. That's why they about to go lockout, because it's like, bro, these
niggas
they bread
they ain't finna allow pay a salary cap in baseball neither.
Yeah, because the impasse is they gotta let MLB players have to play 6 years service before they can sign to other teams, and that's the big push. They trying to get that away because they want to have free agency like they do in other sports, NFL, NBA, NHL, where if you're a free agent, you finish your contract, you can sign anywhere. But baseball is harder and goofier for some reason. I don't know why they make things extra difficult. I understand the minor league system, but if you get up to the show, shit, if you're a free agent, you should be able to be free. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yep.
That's why they about to go on lockout. They goofy asses.
And they trying to blame it all on the whole Tarek Skubal thing, and it's not the Tarek Skubal thing.
All right, because they was about to go on lockout. I think 2021. I think early 22. Some of the years, because they couldn't get on no. They couldn't agree to stuff, but they agreed at the last minute. So that's why they was able to get that season out before the season started. Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, man. But Skubal said he might go back to Detroit baseball, so you never know. Maybe this
he cited. I mean, all these people that got traded
They be
They
rentals
don't
anyway.
they only have to stay with these teams until the end of the year. They can go wherever the hell they want after the fact.
Right. A lot of them be
When the
rentals.
year's over.
Yeah, a lot of them be rentals. So we'll
And it
see
don't
if
make no sense. Why the hell do you make the trade deadline in August when you only got a month and a half left in the season?
I was weird about that. I was wondering why didn't
That shit is dumb.
in August? It used to be the 31st of July, and then you had 2 months left. I don't know. It was kind of odd.
That shit is dumb, dude.
But I think they did it because in MLB The Show, when I was doing franchise, you could still do trades until August 4th. So I think that's probably why. But even then, you don't get a lot of. You can't even trade for like the top dudes. You got to trade through minor leaguers. So I didn't get that. But it's whatever. It's there.
You trying to compare a video game to real life?
Hey man. They be deep with the franchise. They deep in the franchise. They be shit. You could change the prices on food, tickets. You can do billboards. Come on, son. He used to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? He could get deep with this joint. You can configure the freaking ballpark, maybe. I think you can. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. Let's talk about it. All right, so I'm on my cars. I go back to the store or wherever, or order online, however the case is. But I'm gonna show some cars, and this is one of my last ones. All right, this guy right here, he's a scrappy Happy. Tommy Edman from the LA Dodgers.
Of course, you're talking about the fucking Dodgers causing a lockout, and you gotta bring out a Dodger.
Well, I had other Dodger, but I already pulled him out. He started on the Cardinals, but he got traded to the Dodgers. They said Tommy's ability between second base and center field is invaluable to the Dodgers. He's one of the main pieces, skipper Dave Roberts says. His versatility gives us some more options. And in 97 games with the Dodgers last year, he had 78 hits, 49 runs scored, 13 home runs, 12 doubles, a triple, 49 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, and batted .225. Yeah. And a 1.1 WAR. I don't understand the WAR category.
Don't nobody care about that.
Yo, no, the thing just made me blow my mind. They said that the year that Miguel Cabrera had a triple crown, Mike Trout was robbed of MVP that season. It's like, wait. I'm like, just because he had a triple crown, just because he had a little bit better OBP than him, he should get MVP. Like he led the league in home runs, RBIs, and average. I don't give a damn. Giving that shit. Well, at least for Tommy, he got 2 rings and could care.
Who did?
Yeah, Tommy Edman. He got 2 rings for the Dodgers, and yesterday he hit 1 for 5.
He didn't. He didn't contribute any.
Oh, he's part of that squad. He gets some time. He gets some spot time. He was NLCS MVP last year, so it's big.
Oh yeah,
very big for them. Yeah, he was NLCS MVP. So yeah, so he's a big contributor.
Better than I thought he was.
Oh, this year he's in 289, 3 home runs, 37 hits, and
what you looked it up?
Yeah, I'm looking on Baseball Reference. That's all I was looking at. All right, well, that's him for him. How about you? Next, we have more Dodgers. Yes, I bring more. Alex Freeland. Is he a catcher? Oh, he's a third baseman and shortstop, infielder. Rancho Cucamonga. One day at the hill.
Yo, that's where the idiots are from.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Yo, I got a random thing to tell you in a minute when you're done.
Okay.
You're gonna laugh your ass off too.
After hitting a 417-foot double and 411-foot triple at Colorado, Alex finally attacked the right part of the park to clear the fence on August 22nd, 2025. His maiden MLB homer traveled 394 feet. Ooh. And last year on the Dodgers, he had played 29 games, 16 hits, 84 at-bats, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and batted 190 with a .2 WAR. Where that fucking means.
Everybody be trying to compare a war, but somebody need to tell me what the fuck a war is.
The only war I know is the war that we had to fight in the last few times. That's the only war
that our dumbass president started.
Yep. All them old farts. You go sit in a cave. All right. Well, next one, I'm going to change sports. And the fuck kind of hair he got? Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh, man.
Thank God I don't got him as a Steeler. Thank God I don't got that card. So I got to be subjected to that. Ugh, that yellow.
Man, don't nobody like him after he be dancing on people's logos and shit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember he did that. I think he slandered the Bengals and then he got rocked. He got rocked that same game. This was hilarious.
I remember that, dude. I remember that.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
For real.
Okay. I said in the Chiefs, Smith-Schuster saw a team just like him. I'm all about winning. The veteran pass catcher said upon joining Kansas City to give Patrick Mahomes the second, another prime target in 2022. I made a decision to come here to win. I'm all about what I can do to help the team and produce. And on the Steelers, to say he had 15 catches, 129 yards, and no touchdowns.
Because he can't play. He sucks.
Well, apparently, he has a new team. He is on the New York Giants. Okay. Well, good for you, Mr. Juju. As long as you stay out of my damn division, I can give a rat's tail feather where you play at.
For real.
Yeah. And last year he was in Kansas City. He only had 33 catches, 345 yards, and a touchdown. And you haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2018. So make a break for you, damn it. So all right, next one is a legend and bona fide top running back in NFL history. Barry Sanders. I got his Hall of Fame card too. I know I had the other one, but I got his Hall too. Clean cut and everything. Surrounded by adoring fans, teammates, and coaches in Canton. Sanders flashed back to his first experiences playing football as a 9-year-old in Wichita, Kansas. In a lot of ways, I think football chose me, he said. When I first came in contact with the game, I had to play it. I had to play. It wasn't that I wanted to play. I had to play.
He had to play.
Damn, he had 1,000 yards every year of his career. Damn.
Yep, he did. You didn't know
His
that?
loss was 1,015.
Is
I
what?
kind of figured that, but I never really looked. I never even looked at stats up for real, but I kind of figured that, but I didn't really look this up like that. That's crazy though. Damn, yeah, 2,053 yards. Jeez. And the only reason he only had 1,115 yards because he played 11 games. Damn, that's tough. Oh, he had 99 touchdowns. Wow, if he only got one more touchdown, that's crazy. Damn, on 17 game average, he has 340 yards, 1,697 yards, and 11 touchdowns a year. If he averaged that, that's tough. Jada Berry, man. And last but not least is a rookie card, Mr. Chris Olave from the Ohio State, as they like to say it over there. It says
Yeah, that's a, why do they say the Ohio State instead of just saying Ohio State?
Oh, they say to be fancy. It's like when you have your pinky up when you're drinking the water or a beverage. It's kind of like that. They want to say it all fancy, like. Yeah, very different. If you could create the perfect receiver for the NFL game, it might be Olave. Combine elite speed with impeccable route running and excellent ball skills, the Ohio State star has no problem being defenses on quick slants, deep throws, or 50-50 balls in the back of the end zone. And last year, he had a heck of a year. He got his first 100 catch season. He had 100 catches season with 1,163 yards and 9 touchdowns. So he had a pretty good year last year. And he got his new career-long 62-yard catch reception. I don't know if it's a touchdown or not or care. But he got it, so good for him. And that's the last of my cards. So, yeah, but Bernie. That's the last of them. So I gotta get some more from after the weekend.
From somewhere.
Yeah. So how many packages did you get this week? You got like 14 or
no?
All right. But you got 3. Why did he do that? Damn. Brandon Clark's death ruled an accident due to drug mixture. The fuck he was mixing up? This basketball player Brandon Clark. He OD'd, I think, in the summer, and yeah, so and they did an autopsy. And they said he had the effects of heroin and cocaine. Damn, nigga, you was doing hard shit?
For real.
Damn.
All right. I had this package the last time we did a show. We didn't do one last week. We did a show the week before. So I saved this package until this week so I could open it here. And I didn't get nothing much big since then that nobody would really care about. I'm starting a 1959 Topps baseball set, so I got a few commons from that set, but I didn't get nothing big. So I saved this one for this week. And I have some from the last package, but I'll show them another time and I'll open the package this week. I don't even remember what was in here anyway. I just know it's baseball or basketball.
Man, 1955. Sheesh.
1959.
Oh, 59. Even still, that's old as shit. Goddamn.
I'm saying the new website that I built for us and the sets, the templates for the sets that I plan on building, it's got all the way back to 1948.
Hey, hey, that's vintage. Vintage. Vintage Orton.
I built a website for us that I have yet to reveal for Great Scott Sports Cards and the future is now. And I plan on building some sets and putting some content from this podcast and roundtable on that website, and you will be able to see all the templates and some cards that I have from the template or from the sets on that website. And when I'm done, I'll reveal that website to everybody that watches. If you watch.
There you go. We got new websites coming too. Jesus.
We might even have new merchandise coming. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how serious people are about the future is now in Roundtable Wrestling. All right, so we have this buyer or this seller off eBay likes to send her cards like this. So she'll send them in a piece of cardboard and tape up the cardboard so they don't get damaged most of the time. All right, since there's a couple that are not in the cardboard like that, I'll show them. Here's an Akeem Olajuwon.
I hit it with that right little movement. I
This is a 1990 Skybox.
Okay. So 40. He won MVPs, right? Yeah, he's 41.
Damn.
MVPs.
I was 17. Damn, nigga, I'm old. I'm old as fuck. So the 89-90 season, he had a 501 field goal percentage. He had a 713 free throw percentage. He had 14 rebounds, 2.9 assists, 2.1 steals, 4.6 blocks, and he averaged 24.3 points.
Damn, 4.6 blocks. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Oof.
That's more than I would have thought.
Only one big can probably do that type of numbers. I don't think nobody can know that type of numbers nowadays. Sheesh.
I know, right?
Not even one big. Well, maybe one big.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. We also have a TikTok page strictly dedicated to The Future Is Now podcast. I haven't decided if we are going to have a IG page yet or not. But we are going to have, or we do have, a great a TikTok page, which I haven't done anything with yet.
A Tic Tac.
All right, so there's Akeem Olajuwon. Wait a minute. This shit is tripping me out. Oh shit. It is a card. I'm not sure if y'all can see this or not. I just figured this out.
Oh, it's two
This
cards
is
in one.
no. This is supposed to be a card, but it's a hologram.
Whoa. I see the face a little bit, but is that Bob Cousy?
No.
Does it say who the player is on the back of your card? I see a little. It
Yeah.
look like John Stockton a little bit. I like John Stockton.
Because that's who it is.
I was a real guy. See, I was like, it was somebody a point guard. It looked like a point guard.
I was waiting to see if he was going to guess it, dude. That's why I didn't say his name, because I was waiting to see if you could guess it.
Yeah, first it looked like Cousy, then I like look a little more. I was like a little more modern, so I was like, that's Stockton. All right, cool.
No, yeah, for real. I was waiting to see if you could guess it. That's why I didn't say the name.
Damn. Yeah, Stockton, boy, man. I don't know if anybody gonna catch his assist records. Yo, his Derrick Bay is crazy. I think he only missed like 20 games in his career. I was like, sheesh. That's insane. He played a long time.
This is some kind of special card. They don't even say the name of it. The number on the card is AW8, so you know it's got to be a special kind of card. Stockton followed up his 90-91 season, in which he set the NBA record for most assists. Can you guess how many, or can you get close?
Assists in a game, or assists in a season, or assists in
it's a season, I think. It says with his 5th consecutive NBA assist title.
I'm gonna say he averaged around 16.7 assists. That's a guess. Was I right? Wrong?
I was talking about in a number per season, dude. How many assists?
Damn, I don't know, man. I'll say 1,500, 1,600.
Nope. 1,100.
Damn,
holy shit!
What?
This nigga had 7,385 assists in 8 seasons.
He said 3,000 assists in 8 seasons.
7,000.
Damn. Oh, 7,000. Damn. That's a lot of shit.
All right, listen to this. I'm gonna read this card. I'm gonna read this whole thing. Stockton followed up his 90-91 season, in which he set the NBA record for most assists, 1,164, with his 5th consecutive NBA assist title in 91-92. He trails only Bob Cousy.
What's that trail, Cousy?
Says number 8 for most consecutive seasons, leading the league in assists. Stockton owns the top 4 single season totals in NBA history and 4 of the top 5 single season assist averages. His 91-92 total, which is 1,126, was nearly 300 more than his nearest competitor. With 7,365 assists in 8 NBA seasons, he took over 4th place on the career list, passing Maurice Cheeks and Lenny Wilkins.
Mo Cheeks. Shout out Mo Cheeks, man. Shout out Mo Cheeks. He OG. You're triple OG. So, I thought I heard that one.
Let's see what else
Nah.
I'm gonna do.
Well, are you trying to have the '90s squad? Because you already got the center and the point guard.
I mean, I could try to pull out the '90s squad since I don't know
Telling you,
what I have here.
the fuck? Oh, how tragic. Oh, how tragic. Anyway.
All right. No, it's not. This isn't. This isn't going to be part of the '90s squad. This is 88, 89. Dominique Wilkins.
Oh, he can fit Dominique. Heck yeah, he can fit. He could be the small forward. Go ahead, he can be small forward.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he can fit small forward. He's good. If I was growing up, he would be one of my top 5 favorite players. Heck yeah.
Mine too.
Heck yeah. Shit, it was MJ, Hakeem, Isaiah, Bird, and Dominique. That was my 5. That was my top.
Man, I can't stand Isaiah.
Oh, come on. He's the greatest little man of all
Fuck
time,
that nigga.
Michael. Oh,
Fuck that
come
nigga.
on. Come
No, the
on.
greatest little man of all time is Spud.
Only because he could dunk. But actually, no.
All right.
Muggsy Bogues is the greatest little man. If you want to go that way, Muggsy Bogues, rapping the city. Yeah. Yeet.
Man, nigga, shut up with your goddamn yeet.
Hey, man. Muggsy Bogues.
Did you know?
Shout out to Muggsy, man.
Did you know he was drafted by Utah on the first round in '82? Third pick overall, won NBA Slam Dunk in '85, won NBA scoring title in '85 and '86. All right, so that's what's that, number 3?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, here we go. I think I already got a forward, but here we got Larry Johnson.
He can be power forward. Yeah, he can be power forward. He's all the size, but he can play power forward. Yeah,
all right.
forward.
This
all
is a 92-93 Ultra Flare.
All he needs is a 2 guard. We good, shoot. I don't want to say it like that.
This is a 91-92. And he played all 82 games, unlike LeBron ever did. Oh.
He only did that one time, funny enough.
Yeah, I know. We finna get into that. People don't know it yet, but we finna get into that.
Oh, fudge. I'm going to defend LeBron. Yes.
You're gonna defend LeBron? Those are fighting words, my brother.
Cause I'm not defending the greatest era in NBA history. That's why. I got psychotic nature, which is 2006 to 2016, the greatest era in NBA history.
All right, so in 91-92, he had 82 games, a 490 field goal percentage, 829 free throw percentage.
Okay, 80%.
899 rebounds, 292 assists, 81 steals, 51 blocks, 1,576 points, and he averaged 19.2 points per game.
How many rebounds he averaged? What, 8.9 or something? Or 10? It
It
sounded like he
doesn't say
averaged
how
10.
many he averaged. All it says is 292 or 899 rebounds. It doesn't say how many he averaged per game.
What year? Oh, what year? 1980.
Uh, 92, 93 Ultra Fleer.
Okay. 92.
Wait, the back of the card said 91, 92.
22 and 10. Okay. Damn, 22 and 10? 10 and a half? Okay. All right. Damn, he did not get no blocks. He didn't get a lot. Okay. Well, he could be our power forward still.
Oh
We can
shit.
throw back.
This nigga was good too for a small motherfucker.
Who?
I don't know if I should use this card or this card, but we finna use this one. Even though even though this should be who should not be named. He's on arrival.
Well, yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
This is a 91-92 D Brown.
Ooh, slam dunk champion D Brown.
Yep, slam dunk champion D Brown.
Hey. You surprised I know that, huh?
This is a stadium club. So he only played 31 games.
His lazy ass. His injured ass.
About as lazy as LeBron.
Oh my god, damn. What the heck, bro? The fuck? Oh, no, I ain't had to be like that. Ain't had to be like that. It's cool shit. Anyway, but what are his stats? I don't really.
Anyway, we got. Damn, it's hard to read. We got 31 games, 28 and a half minutes, 350 attempts, 54. It said 54 made. Wait a minute. Oh, average minutes per game, 28 and a half. Field goals made, 149. Field goal attempts, 350. 3 points made, 60. Free throw attempts was 78. Offensive rebounds, 15. Defensive rebounds, 64. Assists, 164. Steals, 33. Blocks, 7. Points, 363. And he averaged 11.7 points per game.
Okay.
That's about LeBron speed.
I don't know. He give you way more. I don't know. He give you more than that. That sounds like some Kyle Korver numbers giving you 11. Shit, or some Keith or some Ronnie Brewer type of thing. Like, what the heck? Man, it's crazy. Man, LeBron's just old, man. He just.
LeBron only came back to get a ring. That's it. That's everybody. Most everybody's opinion. Or
Yeah, that's why I
everybody that
chose
counts.
Philly. Yeah, I said choose Philly because he ain't got to do the most work. But when I keep hearing is him having to run point guard, I'm like, I mean, you got Maxey. You got Maxey pay. You don't need to be point guarding. Bron can just work out the high post. He don't need to do all that extra work.
Man, Bron need to stop. Bron just need to stop. This nigga just
Work out the
need
high
to stop.
post. Do some pick and roll with Jaylen Brown or Maxey. You be the roller, or you want to pop threes, go ahead. You feel me? Everybody shoot threes nowadays.
But being 30% in threes, he ain't gonna do shit.
Well, that's why there's a mid ranger too. You know, that's why there's a mid range too.
All right, I'm gonna put it like this. All right, I absolutely detest Skip Bayless.
Oh wow! Thank God.
Because of what he did and what he said about well, I can't remember his name. Dude that damn near had a heart attack and died on the football field.
Oh, Damar Hamlin. I know you're talking about. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He really was talking crazy. He was like, play the game on. I'm like, bro, nigga almost died. I'm like, bro, yeah. I don't know if he can play after that.
Yeah, Stephen A said he was wrong. Everybody on Get Up said he was wrong.
He was crazy.
Shannon Sharp said he was wrong. That was part of the reason why he left Undisputed.
Yeah, Shannon.
Another reason why is I saw Shannon Sharp stand up and almost square off against Skip. I thought that shit was funny as hell.
I think it was something to do with Brady. And
it had to do with Brady. It was absolutely something to do with Brady. Yeah, it was something with
Brady and championships. And I think he's trying to downplay his Hall of Fame. I'm like, whoa, what, yo, Shannon Hall of Famer. He got 3 rings.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. And Brady and Skip said something about you only got 2 rings and and Shannon stood up and said, I'm a mother effing Hall of Famer, I'm this, I'm that. Don't you disrespect me like that, or I'm gonna stand here, I'm gonna bust your ass. And after that he was like he was talking about DeMar and why he didn't come to the show the day before, and he was like, I was told by my producers that I'm gonna sit here and I could tell my side of the story, and he was gonna keep your mouth shut. And Skip was like, I was never told nothing about keeping my mouth shut. And then that was the last time you see him on Undisputed. And then then came the BS version of Undisputed, and then Stephen A was pissed because you saw Keyshawn and Michael Irvin on that show, and he told his producers he wanted Michael Irvin back, and that couldn't happen with him on Undisputed. And then Shannon,
he was talking crazy to him.
He was. So anyway, the whole reason why I brought him up is because for the last couple of days, I saw a couple of his IG lives talking about why LeBron James is not the GOAT and why LeBron James will not be the GOAT ever, and not mentioning anything about 6 rings. Yesterday on Facebook, somebody said, I want somebody to tell me why LeBron James is not the GOAT without saying 6 rings.
Okay. Well, you bring your argument to the mix.
Well, I don't remember all the stats. You know me and my memory. Well, okay. First of all, Skip said he won the Mickey Mouse Championship in the bubble. That he had 4 months to get ready for. That didn't nobody want to be there for in the first damn place. That the Clippers were the favorites to win anyway.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you. He said a gentleman's sweep. What is a gentleman's sweep?
In 5 games.
All right.
I never really considered that. I just.
He said He said LeBron has had 2 regular sweeps and 2 gentlemen's sweeps.
I know one. I know 2 in the finals. I know 3 of them in the finals. Well, 4 of them in the finals. 2
Which one is
sweeps
it,
and 2
motherfucker? Is it
gentlemen's
2 or
sweeps.
is it 3 or 4?
It's 2 and 2. He's swept twice and 2
And
gentlemen's
then he said,
sweeps. Or swept twice.
and then he went on to say he's 4-6. And then he said if it wasn't for this, he would be 3-6.
Oh yeah,
And
Ray
then if
Allen
it wasn't
stated
for this, he
if
would
Ray
be two
Allen
and six.
stated
And then he said it would be 2-7. And then he said it would be 3-7. And then he came up with all these
yeah.
percentages
Yeah, they be
talking
going crazy.
about Jordan played 82 games every year of his career, but 3 times. And those all 3 of those years he played 81.
Dang, dang, that's some durability right there. Except for that foot season. It's interesting. Well, without having to argue rings or stats, I
I
could
mean,
say LeBron.
he give LeBron props for longevity and this and that and the third, but he not ready to. And I'll show you the videos. Um, he said LeBron is not the GOAT. LeBron will never be the GOAT. LeBron doesn't have the stats nor the stamina to be the GOAT. He always talking about load management, or he talking about being on a super team or a loaded team. He said, yeah, LeBron could have gone to the Golden State Warriors, but then you would have to call them the Olden State Warriors. They're legit the oldest team in the NBA. Oh shit. Where do you go? D'Lo's gone, so I'm gonna keep talking anyway. They talking about how Golden State is the Olden State Warriors. They're legit the oldest team in the NBA, and adding LeBron would not help the situation. I still say that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter that God created. I don't give a damn if he's 80. He's still the greatest shooter that God created. And yes, I will forever say that Jordan is the GOAT. LeBron is not the GOAT for several reasons. Not just because of the rings, not just because Jordan is 6-0 in the finals and LeBron is 4-6 in the finals. And not because Jordan or not because LeBron won a Mickey Mouse title in the bubble or he got gentlemen swept twice. Has anybody been listening to all the former basketball players, the stars, even people that are not stars?
Well, that was awkward. Back on. Mm. Well, that's awkward. What the heck? Well, that's an awkward way to end the show. Is Chad be hungry as at the stage?
All right, back to what I was saying.
Okay, we can add the
And
stage, but
that was an interesting way to end the segment. I was talking
I can
about
see the name, but you can't see my
we
face.
were
Oh,
talking.
got him. Break that.
Nobody can see you.
Oh, mm. Oh, got him. All right, finally got my face back on the screen. What about Chad's face on the screen? I'll say you can make 4 innings for Brian.
We're gonna have to do this over
One,
because volume is screwing. Nobody can see us.
he if you guarantee five minimum, but at least 50.
What?
No, no. I was saying he might, but and I forgot to add a number to this one too.
For what?
Episode. No, I forgot to put the number. I forgot to put a number. I just realized it because I usually put a number at the end of the it's about the features now episode 20 something. I said 26.
I knew it was gonna happen sometime since you said that the thunder was
Yeah, I
happening.
usually number the episode. The funny thing is, it's not even raining.
Now, now the audio's all messed up and you're breaking. You're coming in and out, and nobody can see you sometimes, and you're freezing up and
Barely rain.
all
That's
fucked up.
wicked. Well, it's a good thing it's at the end of the show and not at the beginning. I'll say that. At least it was at the end of the show. And, and yeah, this ain't even going right now. Man. But LeBron, he's you don't gotta do too much. Just keep it simple. Oh, I've been hearing about Kawhi, and it seemed like he's getting paid under the table. That shit going out.
What salary?
That his through endorsements. So when I Steve Ballmer is for his contract with the Clippers, he was basically getting paid through his agency or his sponsorships. He wasn't getting money from him, so they can try to, I think, try to keep a salary cap so they can get more players. They try to circumvent it that way.
Can't they get in trouble for that shit, dude?
Clippers trade, the Clippers trade for Kawhi is about to be. I think they about to nix it because of that. Because he wasn't getting paid that way, they gonna nix the deal and do some smaller deal shit. So, boo boo. Well, Kawhi, I can't lie. This is a messed up situation. And looks, and I think Kawhi's a free agent. So, um, if they, I think he'll
Shit, you
still be a
better
free
try ask
agent.
Kawhi
So
to the 76ers
probably be
too.
one of the first
Shit,
things
you better
selected.
try ask Kawhi to the 76ers too.
Don't give him any. Don't give him ideas. So take a minimum. Don't give him ideas.
I mean, they gave LeBron more than the minimum.
No shit. Do
I
not
mean, they gave LeBron more than the minimum.
one that at least one that gives him some type of flexibility. Because
Do you know what
if
the
he took
minimum
all the
is?
rest of their money, I don't think they can have anybody else.
Do you know what the minimum is?
I'll say 2 million at least, maybe.
Damn, now I can hear myself.
I know it used to be in the 100Ks, like 800K or something.
Damn,
Like
now I
that.
can hear myself. Well, I
It
know
used
in
to be
baseball,
800K
minimum
and
was like
such. So I
250
don't know
grand.
now.
Like,
It's probably like
I know in baseball, minimum was like 250 grand. Like,
yeah, the memory.
LeBum is not the GOAT. Jordan is. Why you think they call him Black Jesus? Jordan is. Why you think they call him Black Jesus?
That's blasphemous as hell, bro. That's crazy. That was another level. That's another level, Blake.
Yo, it's one thing. One thing. But call
I'll
you.
say this.
It's one thing if you call yourself the GOAT. It's another thing if how call you the GOAT. Call you the GOAT.
Yes, that's where I think people will get at Braun the most. Cause he called himself to go. We don't ever no player NBA players call themselves to go out loud. They might say on the lows to their homies or people closer to them, but they don't say it in a public setting. He was out with it, and I think that really get him for saying that shit.
Also,
I think that's why.
there's the other issues with Braun too, dude.
Nigga,
Braun,
nobody
Michael,
don't say that shit unless other people say it. That's the
Michael also
that's the
don't
main
flip
issue.
and flop on the ground trying to get plays called because
Yeah, at least
Michael also don't get their own plays. Trying to get plays called because trying to get their own way.
yeah, a lot of people will talk about the game in the past. A lot of people talk about the game in the past. Like Jordan and them, they'll talk about I ain't play guys like Wilt or Bill Russell or Jerry West or cats like that. And I think the respect is part of the reason why he not fucking with LeBron because it gets grown up or doing or stuff like that or people in the past that you grew up watching, but you ain't even doing none of that talking. You're not talking to history. You just want to talk about the now and big up yourself or big up people from your current era. You ain't trying to pay respect to
Michael
people in the
Jeffrey
past.
is the
So I
best
think
basketball
that's
player in NBA history.
yeah. Because a lot of people be forgetting about NBA history, man. And I be on the course with people around my age or a few years younger than me. And this knowledge, my fucking God, it is atrocious, bro. Niggas, yo, this nigga asked me who the hell is Kevin Garnett. I was like, I had to stop myself. I was like, oh, fuck. I had to stop. I was like, he was around 22. He was around 22. So I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I ain't that old. I ain't that fucking old. Another motherfucking nigga asked me, was Melo like that? He asked me, was Carmelo Anthony like that? I said, yes, he was like that. What? Yo, I
Man,
was
I
just,
grew up on
this shit was
Melo.
broke my heart, bro. Yo, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, and y'all not that far younger from me. Was y'all niggas not watching? I started watching, and I started watching like '06, like late '05. I started really watching like '04 during the finals, but I didn't really get deep into it till like '05, '06. So I'm thinking like, you feel me? I see these guys in their prime, but niggas like 20 and 22 and shit, and I'm like, damn, Melo was not in the league not that long ago, nigga. You ain't seen
You
with the
know, they babies.
Knicks.
Obviously, they babies. They don't know they shit.
Nah, that shit tripped me out though. He made me feel over this shit though. He trying to unk my ass. I'm like, damn.
Nigga, you know how you make me feel
They
old
trying.
this shit every time we talk.
They trying. Yo, they trying to do that shit to me. So I know how. So
How
I
old
know
are
how it
you?
feels for you. I'm 29. I might be 30 in 2 months. That's all I am. 29. They act like I'm 45. The way I was talking. One nigga asked me about Allen. Yo, one dude asked me about Allen Iverson. He was like, yo, was Allen Iverson like that back in the day? I was through the basketball. On the court, man. I was like, yes. He was like, yes. We were all doing impersonating. We cut the socks off at the bottom, and you put put a sock on the sleeve in your arm, so you can be like AI, and then the crossover. You know, my homie got braids because of AI growing up. Like he was cop as fuck. So yeah, I don't know why I was going down memory lane, but that just made me angry. They try to unk me, Chad. These young boys try to unk me, Chad, and I ain't even 30 yet. I'm not
Dude,
even 30. Like,
my
damn.
son is 4 years younger than you.
That's what I'm saying. They trying to unk you, you ain't even 30 yet. It's like, what kind of game is this? They wasn't doing this. They wasn't doing it to niggas around my age. I know niggas older than me, but they was unking them this early.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, damn. I can't get into my 20s without getting unked. Shit. But they say I'm categorized as big bro, so I'll take it. I'm like, alright, I'll take big bro. But don't unk my ass. I don't know. Alright. I think we about to go on because it's getting dark again, and I feel the storm's coming.
All right, we only got a minute left anyway.
Yeah, so sign us out,
So
Chadwick.
if you go back to this card shop, ask them about being sponsors.
I'll ask him. I'm gonna make sure we get some solid packages. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what I can do.
And tell them they don't even have to sponsor money. Um they give us merchandise.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Heck yeah, I'm gonna try that.
All right.
All
So
right.
the, the, the announcement is that within the next few months, both of our shows, both of our podcasts may likely be on Roku. So if anybody is out there and I want to sponsor us, hit me up and we can talk.
Hit me up.
I want to thank our
Yeah.
sponsors, WSO,
Okay.
Midwest Wrestling Collectibles, Great Scott Sports Cards, The D'Lo Show, So For D-Lo, I'm Big Pun. We'll be back next week. Make sure to check out Roundtable Wrestling tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern, or I should say between 3 and 5 o'clock Eastern. We're not sure yet. It depends on the weather. Thanks for watching. Wherever you are. We out.
Oh, be well, stay safe, survive in advance. We'll see you around for the next dance.
Peace.
Kill Patrick.